And we are back. Pokemon White 2, Hardcore Nuzlocke. The run continues here. Looks like we have another big boss battle before we get to the Elite Four here. You can definitely tell that this is the first time I've played this game. I have no clue what I am doing. I have no clue what is happening as far as the story goes and what I needed to be prepared for. So we are just throwing ourselves into it, and it is very interesting and enjoyable. So recapping real quick, we did just defeat Colress, but he took out three of our buddies here. Electros, Sandslash, and Lampent. Unfortunate. And then I actually lost Gligar on the way out. There was the Shadow Trio, the three little ninja guys, and you had to defeat all three of them, and they weren't particularly hard. It's just Gligar took a couple too many feint attacks, and the last one crit from the little Pawniard, the little like Bisharp pre-evolution, Dark and Steel. So we lost Gligar on the way out, unfortunately. And that leads us to the legendary fight. We can't catch it with a Master Ball, which we normally do just to get it out of the way and save our Pokemon. But we're actually going to have to fight it this time. I believe it's called Cheren. And it actually just absorbed Reshiram from the first game. So here it is. And it just used the DNA splicing that Getsis gave it, and it absorbed the previous legendary. So now it is basically a double legendary Dragon Ice typing, and its base stat total is like over 700, which is just insane. On top of that, it is level 55, which is 3 levels higher than our cap for Getsis. So we have to beat this big dragon right here without losing anybody. And then we have to beat Getsis with 6 level 52 Pokemon. So our team right here, we got Gilco. I went all in on a crit here. So Stone Edge has a high critical hit ratio, and then Razor Claw right there, his item, raises the critical hit ratio as well. So I am really hoping that I can one-shot this ridiculous dragon with one Stone Edge. I just have to eat one move, and we have to land this. There's a 20% chance it misses. So if this doesn't kill, I think we lose Gilco right off the bat, and then hopefully someone else can finish off the dragon. But I am putting all of my eggs in this basket. It could backfire tremendously. But Gilco does have insane attack. So other than that, we have basically, honestly, like an Elite Four squad almost. There's a couple other ones in the PC that I would want for the final team here. But this is almost primed and ready for the final team here. So any losses are going to be much, much worse than the last video, because I had almost prepared that entire team kind of expendables, you know, like if I lose 3 or 4, I was ready for that. This, I am not really ready to lose. I mean, if I lose 1, I'll be happy. But if I lose 2 or more, I am going to be in trouble for the Elite Four, because a lot of these guys are ones I'm going to need moving forward. So a lot on the line here. And then potentially getting swept. I could just lose everything right here. So right here, right now, I just need to beat Cheren without dying. And let's see, I hope I turned on the battle animation. So if not, I'm just going to have to redo this entire video. Let's see if I did. All right, Iceburn comes down, and I did not. Oh, I did? Oh, all right. Yep. I did, and Stone Edge connects. We don't have to restart the video. Can this crit? Can this do everything you need it to do? So good. It was a critical hit. The strategy paid off. Unbelievable. He goes for an Iceburn. I don't even know what that move does, but it doesn't matter because Gilco lands the Stone Edge, 20% chance of missing, and it one-shots this ridiculous legendary dragon, and we save the Reshiram right there. Okay. I just need a second here. That was... Oh my gosh. All right, so we don't even get a second. It just throws us straight into the Getsis fight. And now this is a full-blown 6v6. The battle animations are on. Everything is set. And his team is so good, so varied. It's got so many different types. And he starts with his ghost typing. The Coffagrigus comes down. And, okay, so actually Hydreigon is the only one that's level 52. So I kind of just capped at the ace there instead of the actual team. So if I wasn't so worried, I think I would have just made everyone level 51. But very nervous for this fight. So anyways, all of that being said, instead of swapping out and then having someone else have to eat something here, let's see what we're gonna do. So I'm wondering if Cofagrigus is gonna do the Toxic Protect. So either way, I think we go for the Hail Mary Stone Edge like we just did against the Legendary Dragon. So let's do it. So nope, Shadow Ball comes down. It's gonna do massive damage since our special defense is not high. Okay, we eat it. Gilko comes down with the Stone Edge, and we absolutely miss. We vanilla wafer it, and now we are looking rough. And honestly, I've committed to like live and die by the Stone Edge at this point. I'm going in for another one. The Toxic comes down now instead of a second Shadow Ball here, and now we are on a ticking time bomb. And Cofagrigus is going to use Protect if he lives through this. Does Cofagrigus? Absolutely, Cofagrigus does with that defense. So now 100% Cofagrigus is going to use Protect to milk that toxic poison. So we need to utilize that and get a really, really good swap in here. So I can't remember if Cofagrigus has less special defense than physical. I know the physical is insane. So I'm actually going to assume that the special is really really low here. I'm going to swap to our spider here, and the Protect is going to come down, so we're not going to take any more toxic damage for now. And so we completely outplay the Protect there. And because Cofagrigus is also super slow, I think our Electro Ball is going to hit incredibly hard. Electro Ball is like Thunderbolt, but instead of a base damage, it gets more damage the faster the spider is compared to the opponent. So given how slow Cofagrigus is, I think I'm a little bit nervous with the double leftover heal that this won't be enough. But either way, I think it's going to be close. Let's do it. Electro Ball comes down. A second Protect actually works here, which is fine since we don't have to pay for the Toxic. But it does let the leftovers do work. So that was actually really smart. So either way, though, I think our plan stays the same. Galvantula comes down with the Electric Ball. We need massive damage here. Honestly, if we could dodge the full restore, that would be good. Okay, so that did not even close to what I needed it to, unfortunately. And now we are looking at two of my buddies, Toxic Poison and Cofagrigus, just milking, and he's 100% again going to use the Protect here. And I am really, really running out of options. And let's see here. Does someone have a super... Okay, Aurora has an incredibly high special attack. So Pompey does as well with the Eruption, could be massive. So I'm going to... Okay, let's go for the... This is really bad. Already having to swap around two toxic Pokemon of mine. And the Protect is going to come down here. What we need is Eruption to one-shot, and I'm feeling really good about this one, actually. Eruption, one-shot, go. Quick Claw comes down, we go first, no Protect shenanigans, so Eruption does massive damage if Camerup's health is full, and it is. This should finish the coffin, regardless of how good that defense is. Okay, so really, really, really tough start there. The Legendary Dragon fight with Kyurem went way too well, so we had to pay the price here. So Seismitoad comes down, is 100% going to use a Water-type move. And, oh, he's got a lot of good moves. But I do believe we swap into the Amoonguss here. Going to eat the water, the Muddy Water probably. And then we can 4 times super effective with Giga Drain. So I don't usually like swapping out this much, but if we have that good of a matchup, we got to capitalize on that. And plus the Toxic Poison. Oh my god, he went for the Earthquake instead. That's going to do massive damage. Okay, that did way, way more than the Muddy Water would have. That being said, I think our plan stays the same, and we basically have to survive another Earthquake, and then this Giga Drain basically has to kill. If not, I think we just lost Amoonguss. So Angel needs to not get critical hit here, needs to get those Pokeball shields up and block this damage as best as it can. It does. The Giga Drain in response is going to be 4 times super effective, and if that doesn't kill, I will be beside myself. Is that an empty health bar, or is it hanging on at the end there? That is an empty health bar. Okay. So Seismitoad comes down. We've got two. We are hurting pretty bad on the bench here. We have two toxic poisons. Gilco's at half health. The bug is the Garvantula Garvant. I can't even say his name now. Our spider here is full health with the toxic poison. That should be okay. So Electros comes down here and is now going to use probably Flame Charge, not Flame Charge, like Flare Blitz, the fire move that hits really hard. So the problem with that is Electros has Levitate, so my ground type moves, which are super effective, aren't going to do anything. Let's see here. What do I need to do? I really don't want anyone to have to eat whatever Electros is about to do. Maybe it just does crunch or something. Oh God. So I think I'm just going to go for the Giga Drain to kind of get the feel for what Electros is doing, but I'm scared that won't do enough. I could just Hail Mary the Toxic just to get that ramping up in case Amoonguss does go down. Oh, man. Okay, let's assume the worst here. Let's assume Electros is going to do massive damage and we only have one shot at this. Giga Drain's not going to do a ton. Synthesis is just going to delay the inevitable. Let's all in on the Toxic. Oh, they got Flamethrower. Okay, Electros's special attack isn't as good as the physical, so we should be able to live here. We do. And the burn comes down. We are probably going to die. Can we connect the Toxic? Yes, we can. Okay, so I do believe we are going to lose the Amoonguss unless I pull off... Oh, God. So, do I let the Amoonguss die, or do I swap into another Pokemon? So real quick, no misclicks here. Camerupt has really... Camerupt is a lot more offensive than defensive when you really look at it. But... Oh, God. We can't... If I could use Earthquake on this guy, it would be fantastic. So that's not good. I can't really use Samurott. I can't switch the bug in. Gilco's going to die from the Toxic. That really leaves Aurora, who has leftovers, but we'll probably just... Ooh, actually, Aurora with leftovers, and then we can Fuse Ray. We could honestly just Toxic stall the Electros and potentially save our Amoonguss in the process since he's only got Hydreigon, the really ugly Toxicroak, I think, Poison Fighting. How many more does he have? Does he have 3 more? Oh, he's got 3 more. So Hydreigon, Toxicroak, and Drapion. Drapion, the Poison Dark, that's insane. Which Camerupt actually could do really good against. Oh God, I don't want to get greedy. I think I'm going to let the Amoonguss die. That way I can get a clean swap. Because if I get greedy and swap out the Amoonguss, and then Aurora gets like burned, or which the burn would be fine. Oh God, okay, I don't want to take forever with this video. Let me see real quick. Special defense is 107. The Flamethrower won't do that much, but the resulting physical... I'm gonna let Amoonguss die. Oh my God, it went for... Oh my God, dude, I could have swapped. I should have swapped. The acrobatics would not have done that much against the Ampharos. I was more terrified of the Flamethrower. That's fine. It's fine. It still would have done good. We'll take it. Anyways, my strategy remains the same. The Toxic is ramping up. We really are just hoping and praying that Electros doesn't get the full restore, because that Toxic is everything right now. So hopefully we can time this damage enough. So Crunch comes down. It's going to do a good chunk here. Okay, Leftovers comes down. Really good stuff. What I need is to be able to hit the Electros and have the Toxic finish him without getting into that full restore range. The problem is if he hurts himself in confusion and then the Toxic puts him into full restore range, I think we are absolutely screwed. Now, if he doesn't hurt himself and Toxic goes, I don't think. Oh my god, what do I do? What do I do? I think I'm going all in on the Discharge, Poison, and Confusion. So Discharge needs to hit him low enough to where either Toxic and Confusion kills him. That is not, this is bad. This is really bad. He needs to hurt himself. He has high attack. This could do a lot. Okay. Toxic, finish. Oh my god, we got it. I think we got it. Leftovers comes down. That Toxic should finish the Electros. That was incredible because if he didn't hurt himself, Toxic would have put him right there. Full restore would have got off, and then he wouldn't have been confused or poisoned, and we would have had some issues. Okay, so 3 left. Drapion, Toxicroak, and Hydreigon. So Dark Poison, Fighting Poison, and Dark Dragon. I think Drapion might have Earthquake, actually. Ampharos might be able to live one move, but I cannot really swap in Pokemon to Drapion in case it uses Night Slash and starts critting. So I think our best play is Thunder Wave to lock him down and then Confuse, right? Get the double status and go from there if we can. We probably can't because Earthquake might just kill Ampharos. Okay, we hold on. We get the Thunder Wave. Okay, that's huge. We'll take that. So the problem is I don't really feel comfortable with anyone getting swapped into an Earthquake. Thankfully, it's not stab damage, but the Earthquake is super effective against Gilco and Pompeii. Sunset can kind of eat it, but not a lot. So I could Volt Switch into Samurott and then potentially the Paralysis and get greedy to save the Ampharos. But kind of like I was talking about with the Amoonguss, I don't want to get greedy because if we start getting chipped and then the Hydreigon just comes in and outspeeds everything, we will die. So with that being said, I think I'm going to roll the dice here and use the Confuse Ray, double status, and then try to chip him down with Discharge if we can somehow pull that off. So Drapion is now paralyzed and confused. It needs to either be paralyzed or hurt itself in confusion. If not, we lost Aurora. Please, please, please. Are you serious? We lost Aurora. Okay. Okay. I do believe it is time for Pompeii. Okay. So real quick, he is Dark Poison if I'm not mistaken. We're going to go faster because he's paralyzed. That paralyze is going to almost end up saving the day here. Earthquake is going to do roughly 300 power after being super effective in stab. Eruption is going to do 225. So we're going to go Earthquake and hopefully it one-shots the Drapion. I don't think it will though because Drapion's pretty bulky. But if this one-shots, I think we've set ourselves up for the win here. If this doesn't one-shot, we are going to be in massive trouble. We are going to be in massive trouble here. Come on, you big camel, you big huggable camel. Paralysis. Paralysis, confusion. Paralysis, confusion. Paralysis, confusion. Let's go. Oh, crap. He's going to get the full restore. Oh, my God. Well, everything stays the same. We're just going to Earthquake, get it back to red, and we're going to have to eat one Earthquake from Drapion, I think. Assuming that Getsis uses a full restore, right? Full restore comes down. Oh my gosh, you big huggable camel. If you could. Wow, Ampharos almost completely clutched that from the grave. But if this Earthquake could just crit or finish, get the high roll, it cannot. So the other one was the higher roll, I believe. Well, we're going to have to survive an Earthquake here. Maybe the Quick Claw comes off. It does not. Please do not crit. Please, you huggable camel. Please, you huggable camel. Thank you. Okay. So I do believe we have just lost Pompeii, our Camerupt, because whether he throws out the Hydreigon or the Toxicroak. Okay. Hydreigon comes down. I do believe we are dead. If the camel can get off the yawn, it will be everything. If not, we're going to be in trouble. Last effort here. I don't think we can survive that stab unless it leaves out. Yeah. Oh, this is looking really, really bad. Now, it does have a Life Orb, I believe, which does massive damage, but does a little bit of recoil damage, as you saw there. Toxicroak. Oh boy, guys, we are in trouble. We might get swept. This might be the end of the... We might not even make it to the Elite Four because of these last two boss battles. Wow. Anyways, before we give up, I believe we're going to throw out the spider. It might be faster than Hydreigon. Probably not. But if it is, we can get off a Signal Beam, which will do massive, massive damage here. Oh god, this I don't think it can kill it though. But it can set us up for victory. And we do. Cecilia gets the Signal Beam. This should go to the orange and has a chance of confusing. Oh, it did not. And now we are dead. We are so dead. Can Dragon Rush miss? It doesn't. Lord have mercy, the damage. Oh, the Toxic is... Are you serious? I just am broken. The Toxic pays dividends, and now it comes down to a 1.5 V2, or I guess we're both... So Gilko and Hydreigon are bleeding out. This is so bad, dude. Because Toxicroak can kill Gilko in one shot. Hydreigon can kill Gilko in one shot. So... Screw me. I'm saving Samurott. I don't even know if it matters. It's all going to come down to Samurott versus these last two. I don't think Gilko can win. I don't have any priority. On top of that, his moves have terrible accuracy. Oh, God. I think Rockslide can kill from that range. And Rockslide has a better chance of hitting. Can it? Oh, my God. Gilko, 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 Gilko. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I doubted the Gigalith. I doubted that this 5-ton pile of rocks could dodge a Dragon Rush. And that's exactly what it does. Gilko, you absolute monster. Oh my god, shout out to Gilko Gaming. Oh my gosh. Toxicroak comes down, and it has like Shadow Ball, a fighting move, a poison move, and probably a dark move, I believe. So Samurott can kill Toxicroak. 100%, I think. So the thing is, though, Gilko is dead. So if I swap into Samurott and take too much damage and then Toxicroak kills Samurott, I will lose because then Gilko won't be able to kill Toxicroak. But if we bite the bullet and lose 5 out of 6, we will win with just Samurott, and I still have Pokemon in the PC. We are going to be hurting for the Elite Four, but we will still be alive. That being said, I believe we are going to go for the super effective ground play here. Bulldoze is going to do about 120, but it's also going to reduce Toxicroak's speed, ensuring that Samurott can fight. But honestly, I think we're dead right here. I think we're dead. So that means Samurott would have had to eat in a full brick break. Are you kidding me? Gilko is an absolute legend. Imagine if this crits and saves Gilco. Okay. Oh my god. But that Gilco sacrifice right here ensures that we do not get wiped and that Samrock can come in. So Aurora, Angel, Gilco, Cecilia, and Pompey have all died for the cause. A 5-man sacrifice in order for the run to be continued and in order for the Nuzlocke to be completed. Getsis, enjoy this. Enjoy the fact that you just killed almost my entire team, but you did not win. I do believe a Surf will kill Toxicroak. Sucker Punch does come down because it reversed priority, and we are good. Samurott eats that on its shells, its shell armor there. The Surf from downtown. Oh my gosh. We are bleeding. We are hurting. Samurott picks up the hearts of his comrades and carries them to the Elite Four. Are you kidding me? I think this is the most casualties I have ever had. I think we're at like 15 right now, which is unbelievable. Which is absolutely unbelievable. I need to save before I misclick something and we lose all of that. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have lost a inexcusable amount of Pokemon, but we're not playing a deathless run here. All we need to do is get through Victory Road, get to the Elite Four, beat the Elite Four, then we will be just fine. Man, so much is riding on this. Everyone we just lost is riding on that. An incredible shout out to Gilco. That dodge from the Dragon Rush and then setting up the Samurott with the Toxicroak. I am so proud of my team. I was so nervous going in. The legendary fight went way too easy. I should have known it was all over from there, but we didn't get swept. The 40, 50 hours we've put in is still alive, and we have to clutch this. We need to clutch this. We can do this. As always, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it, and I will catch you on the flip. Peace.